Ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Colorado Rockies. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Los Angeles Dodgers among the league's favorites after they lost in the World Series last year. And Singy, I gotta think it's somewhat deflating when you get that close to the ultimate prize only to come up short.
Yeah, I'd say deflating, demoralizing, agonizing. You can go on. And it's just tough, Boog, because just to get to the World Series is a huge accomplishment. So, getting those last 4 wins, though, that's what makes legends.
And with opening day, here's a chance to get your season going in the right direction and take that final step this year. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Cal Quantrill.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. One of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
And here is Shohei Ohtani. Quantrill back to work. Ripped, but it curls foul. Quantrill back to work. There's the splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
1 out, base is empty. The wind and the pitch. And now 2-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Man at first, Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The next offering misses. 2-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And a pitch. That's smashed towards center. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
The first baseman.
Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And that's outside. 2-1. And the righty deals. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. That misses the zone. Ball 3. Will Smith in the on deck circle. Three-two. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. And Guerrero is set down. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1 left for L.A. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Back after this on the show. And we're back. And today's starter, Shohei Ohtani. A 20-game winner a year ago, Singy.
And 20 games in this day and age is extremely difficult to reach because of all of the information, all of the analytics that can really pinpoint where a weakness can be. Maybe it's that 3rd time through the order. Maybe it's just a different situation as far as that hitter, what he does after having, seen a particular pitcher. There's just so much data that prevents guys from having the opportunity to pitch deep into ball games and to stay in long enough to qualify for a win. So to have accomplished what he accomplished last year, he should be pretty proud of himself.
Had him way out front of the slur.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. And the pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And And down on strikes he goes, and there's 2 away.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Two outs. Just missed.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Nothing doing for the Rockies. We played an inning. No score. Top of the second, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them. Well, that 2-seam fastball is a great pitch from a right-hander to a right-handed batter. Just really teases the inside part of the plate, runs in on the hands.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Has this one sized up. And there's 1 down.
Batting 6, the center fielder, number 33.
And now the center fielder, James Outman. No score here in the second. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And another ball. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual. Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Three and 2 now. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Batting 7, the left fielder.
So a man aboard, Teoscar Hernandez getting ready to hit. This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. Outman round second on his way to third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
That could be a really tough pitch to handle. A front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. Adam Duvall at the plate. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Two and 2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Righty to the plate. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. He's under it. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Trey Sweeney.
Trey Sweeney steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. A run, a hit, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Rockies nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2, and here's the catcher, Raliegh. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now the first baseman, Donald Cash. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
The Rockies trailing by a run here on opening day. Got it by him for the K.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy in the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Rockies are down quietly. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's a big power threat. Shohei Ohtani. Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now got it. Third baseman,
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. The 1-1.
Ball.
Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Freeman headed for third. And he'll pull into second safely.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ground ball right side. Rogers throws to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. The batter now will be Will Smith. 2 outs and a runner at third as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. And that's outside. And the count is 3-1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The pitch. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Okay.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
The center fielder, number 33.
Two gone with runners at the corners. James Outman digs in now. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at Coors Field as we go to the last of the third. So in now for Colorado, Sean Bouchard. Right-hander kicks, deals. Out there to center. And there's one down.
Batting it, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder.
Fernandez.
Kicks and fires. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball.
The Dodgers leading by 2 here in the last half of the third. The punch out there picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And the batter now, number 60. Caught him looking for the K. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rockies nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Teoscar Hernandez. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Quantrill ahead, 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Chris Rodriguez getting loose out there. Feltner, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Wouldn't chase that time. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to hold on to it. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
The right fielder.
Man at first. And now here is Adam Duvall. Ball to strike. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Man at second.
Ball.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now back, second baseman, Trey Sweeney.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Trey Sweeney. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bounce to third. Tosses to first. He's out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Back to the top of the lineup. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Shohei Ohtani.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And that one finds its way through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 3-0.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So 2 down. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Pitch misses there. 2-1.
2-1.
And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Ripped on a line. And Freeman is retired. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Denver, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Nasim Nunez. The pitch. Right side, Sweeney. The throw to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the lead off man.
Number 7, second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. At the belt and fires. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The Rockies yet to pick up a hit here. That one back up the middle and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Next for Colorado, Geronimo Hernandez. Late on that fastball. 2-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
So 2 down now, and here is Cal Raleigh. Two outs. Rips one to right. Duvall makes the play, and that'll do it. The Rockies strand one. They trail it here 3-0. We're back. And there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Chris Rodriguez.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And there's ball
that
four.
pitch is in. Ball four.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
The third baseman.
So a man aboard, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. the next to hit. The 1-1. Hammer, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now back, the catcher.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. The 1-1.
Ball.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, you know, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, you know, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And a pitch. Late with the swing there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Kicks and deals. And a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And now the center fielder, James Outman. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
The pitch.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a lower fastball for some pitchers.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
So up next, Adam Duvall. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. On a line. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And the Dodgers leave them loaded. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Donald Cash. And here it comes. Foul ball there. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-2. Bounced up the middle. Bats up with it. Over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now back, the designated hitter, Gavin
And next is the designated hitter, Gavin Sheets. The Dodgers leading by 3, last half of inning number 5. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Up next to Colorado.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
1 down. Next to hit for the Rockies, Sean Bouchard.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's deep. And it's gone. His second of the year. It's 3-2.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the center fielder. 1 down, base is empty. Fouled off to the right. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. Ripped to short. Throw on to Freeman. That's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman. Payoff pitch. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. And the home team down a run. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Coors Field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Trey Sweeney. 1-1 now. That's towards center. On the move. Makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Base hit, center field.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And a pitch. Freeman hits it in the air. And there's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Back-to-back base hits. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Now it's Mookie Betts.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Ohtani at second. Freeman at first. 1 gone. Hard Ground ball, base knock. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So bases loaded with one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. He powers that one out of here. And they add on. It's 7-2.
Man, he looks like his dad out there hitting home runs. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
New arm out of the bullpen, Ryan Feltner.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
One down. Next to hit, Will Smith. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Four runs already in the frame as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. That one misses, and the count is 2-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Not in time. He's safe.
No, that's a really tough play no matter who you are, but I think he has a chance to get him at first if he's just able to get that throw off a little quicker. It looked like he took one extra step to set himself and get a grip on the ball.
Man at first with one gone, and now the center fielder, James Outman. Right-handed reliever. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And he deals. And another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Left-hand batter waits. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 9-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. The wide to kick the pitch. Good eye in that spot. Still only one out here in the inning. On the ground, Nunez whips it to first on the run. They get him, but it was pretty close. Singing, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, perhaps maybe they see something different as they get a look at some different angles.
Here's one more look, Singy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turning out to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge. Man at first, Adam Duvall will hit next. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw, and they got him.
That's just a perfect catch and throw right there. You get a guy with that kind of speed trying to take second. He's got such a good arm back there, but that had to be on the money. Pressure situation, if you will, right on top of it.
Two down, nobody on. He goes down looking. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 9-2 ball game. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Nasim Nunez. Here's a 2-1. And a foul ball.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Second baseman, Brendan.
Stepping in, Brendan Rodgers. The Dodgers up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
The batter, the right fielder, Geronimo.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Colorado, Geronimo Hernandez. Ground ball up the middle. Sweeney tosses to first. That is the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down 7. It's 9-2. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Trey Sweeney.
The second baseman, Trey Sweeney.
Swing and a miss as he was late. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Andre Palante appears to be getting loose. Kinley also getting ready. And the right-hander deals. And that skips in the dirt. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And up next for Los Angeles, Shohei Ohtani. And strike 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
That one ripped right center field. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a double. 4th hit of the night for him.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Man at second here with 2 away. And next for L.A., Mookie Betts. 2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball. And a pitch. High chopper to third. And that is the inning. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Rockies 2. We're
Now
back in a new
pitching
pitcher
for
here
Los
to start the
Angeles.
bottom of the seventh.
Number
Nick
51.
Frasso. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
So digging in,
Leading off
Cal
for the
Raleigh.
Rockies, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1.
All these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't
next
feel
to Colorado.
any vibration in your
The
hands
first baseman,
whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Righty to the plate. And another ball. And there's a hit. Hernandez quickly throws it in. Rudder stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning.
Couple of singles back to back. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Pitch on the ground, right side. 4, 6,
Out.
3, and they turn the double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
That's a laser base hit. In comes the run from third, and it's 9-3.
Comes through with the RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the center fielder. That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup. But they push across 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Rockies 3. We go to the 8th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now here is Will Smith. He swings and fouls one off. And the righty deals.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Righty delivers. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
The pitch stays alive. The 1-2. Swings and misses. And there are 2 down.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through in the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Up the middle. Rogers throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Rockies 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Sammy Velasquez on for his major league debut and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
The 2-1. Right through there for a strike. That one off the mark, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Set down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. Just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Nasim Nunez. Into the outfield, base hit.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Brendan Rodgers digging in for the Rockies. Nunez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball for a strike. The pitch. Off the outside edge with that one, and now it's filled up. Bounce to the left side. To second, there's one, and it's a double play to end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Rockies 3. Back here in Denver, now it's the right fielder, Adam Duvall.
Adam Duvall.
2-1 now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. He put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Trey Sweeney. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Coming home. He will score. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. And he's got a double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than out the other way.
Tyler Kinley takes over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the pitch. In the air, left side. Bouchard moving under it. And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the 9th. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Around third. He scores, and it's an 8-run lead. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well done. Drives in the run. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Here's Mookie to hit. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. Turns and fires to Betts. Out to center. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Popped up. Gets under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. High to the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Rockies 3. So bottom of the 9th, and now the right fielder, Geronimo Hernandez.
Geronimo Hernandez.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
just off the inside edge.
It's a good take.
And they'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
He's 2 outs away. And now the switch hitting catcher, Raliegh. The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. And another ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Kicks and fires. That misses, and it's a full count.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
So it's their last chance in this one. Donald Cash digging in for the Rockies. And a 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Wouldn't chase that time. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. A massive home run. His second of the year. It's 11-4. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. Next for the Rockies is the DH, Gavin Sheets. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
One run across in the frame so far as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Velasquez is just 1 strike away. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And now the center fielder, and it's fouled away. Two on, 2 outs. And that'll do it.
Key to this game was that huge 6th inning. They jumped all over the opposing pitching, and it was like they knew what was coming. And that kind of confidence just takes a team to the finish line, and that's what they did. They got the win in this game.
Final score in this one, 11-4. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 11 runs on an even 20 hits. No errors, they left 11 runners on base. For the Rockies, 4 runs on 10 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.